The Ognissanti Madonna is a large artwork by Giotto di Bondone that can now be found at the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. The artist completed this painting in around 1310 using tempera on a wooden panel. The Ognissanti Madonna was originally designed to be placed in the high altar of the Ognissanti Church in Florence. Giotto's use of multi-dimensional figures had not been seen before, whereas his use of gold colouring was very much in line with previous works from others in the Italo-Byzantine movement. Giotto enlarges his central figures far beyond the supporting figures who line the edge of the wooden panel. Madonna can now be found at the Uffizi in Florence, Italy. This highly significant artwork is normally on display alongside Cimabue's Santa Trinita Madonna and Duccio's Rucellai Madonna. They are within a hall titled Giotto in the 13th century, which lies on the second floor of this building and remains one of the biggest highlights to be found within the whole collection. Painting is believed to have taken several years to complete. The gold leaf paint will likely take one's attention first, with Giotto favouring this look in many of his artworks. The background is entirely golden, and he would then use the same effect for smaller details within the main content, such as the halos. Red was used on various items of clothing, and this colour seems to have lasted best of all. The tempera work was added to a wooden panel, making the finished piece easier to relocate than if it had been directly applied to a wall's plaster surface, which was another popular method used during the 13th and 14th century. The main figures sit on a raised platform which lifts them up above the saints and angels who surround them. Each figure possesses divinity as signified by their golden halos. Two angels with wings brightly coloured hanging down from their backs are perched in the foreground, admirably looking up in awe. The saints are stood either side of the main focal point and offer the same expression, with chins lifted and a strong sign of respect on display. This artwork captures some of the stylistic touches that Giotto would become particularly famous for. Notice how the Madonna and Child are heavily oversized in relation to the surrounding angels and saints. That is a method derived from Byzantine art. The gold touches found within this painting were likely a direct result of his teachings under Cimabue, who would use similar methods himself. He would also introduce more depth to the portraits in this piece, more than had been seen previously. Tempera panel piece from around 1310 was originally planned to be installed at the Ognissanti Church in Florence, and so became known as the Ognissanti Madonna. The term Ognissanti translates into English as All Saints, and is just one example of many depictions of the Madonna created by artist Giotto.